Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Corridor Drywall Player Profile. Tonight it is Beau Cornwell, quarterback and kicker here for this Bears squad. And Beau, last week down at the Little Rose Bowl, pick up a 56-13 win, move to 4-0 on the season, and get to win number 300 for Coach Peterson's career. Tell us just kind of what was that night like Friday night?
It was a big game. We knew coming in there's going to be a lot of people there, from Tipton, the veterans, to little kids, to our fans. So we had to come out and put a show on for them. We knew it was Butch's chance to get 300, so we had a little extra motivation going into it, and it's Tipton, so they're always a good rival.
How were the wind sprints on Saturday after drenching Coach after the win?
We didn't have to do them, actually, so we lucked out. That was nice.
Lucky you. Well, looking at it, team sits at 4-0 after that victory, and it seems like the offense is just really starting to progress each and every week. Talk a little bit about, what you guys have done both in the offseason and how you've seen things really start to grow here through this season.
Yeah, in the offseason we did a lot of captain's practices. We went to a lot of 7-on-7s to sharpen up our passing game, because coming into this year, people were saying our receivers weren't as good as last year, so they have something to prove. And then, every practice, we just try and get a little bit better. And Hirsch keeps putting in new stuff, and the line's been doing really good, too. They've been giving me a lot of time and making open holes for Tanner to read.
Well, and looking at it stats-wise, you're almost 70% completion percentage. I know that was one of your goals coming in. What is it that you feel you're doing differently to get so that you're completing more passes this year?
The line's giving me a lot of time this year so far, which is really nice. I just get to sit back there and make the right read. I'm not forcing it into double coverage this year. I'm trying to either throw it away, scramble out of something, and the receivers are catching a lot of balls this year, which has helped me out.
Well, I know that that's a really big focus of your game, but something else you've been doing for a long time is the kicking game. And I think sometimes we take for granted the fact that you have been doing that and you've become so efficient. Take us through, just an extra point or a field goal. What are the steps to make that a successful kick?
You got to count the guys first, make sure everybody's out there, because we've had that happen a couple of times. Tanner's got to get the snap back to Brett. Brett's got to put the ball down in the right general area, and I got to just focus and make it. Sometimes we're joking around before it, too, so I kind of lose my concentration, but it's fine.
What are you concentrating on? What's your, are you looking ball, are you looking through the uprights, or what are you seeing so that this is how I make this kick right here?
I look at Brett, give him the nod that we're ready to go, puts the ball down. I don't really care about the guys rushing me, because if I leave my foot out there and they hit me, I can exaggerate it and make it roughing the kicker or something. So I just got to focus on what I'm doing, just hit the uprights.
Your range. A few people have been asking me that. Take me through, okay, we're in the state championship game. We've got the ball at the 35-yard line, down by 1. Are you going to have Coach Peterson call a Hail Mary, or are you going to kick a 52-yard field goal to win it?
I've hit, I think last week we did in practice, I hit a 50. So, and I think adrenaline would get to me, so I can get a 52 in.
Okay. So we'll just remember that in a few weeks when we're up there. So, Bellevue tonight, first district game. It's a top 5 matchup. It's a team that we've had some pretty good battles the last few years. What are you expecting to see from the Comets here tonight?
A lot of Hunter Clausen, for sure. And Trey Daughtry's a really good receiver. We're expecting their offense to be high potent, but I have belief in our defense that they can go out and stop them, and I have all faith in our offense that we're going to drive it down their throat every time. So we just got to stay confident and do our thing.
There you go. Do your thing. And speaking of things, other stuff that you do with your time here at school. I know basketball has been a big part of your life. Tell us about other things that you do besides football and basketball.
Well, nothing really, actually, in the school. I just play basketball and football. I lift a lot. I like our lifting coach, Coach Rohrbach. He's nice. He's a good guy. I like to play ping pong at home with my dad and my mom, so that's fun. I play a lot of video games with my friends, so that's always just relaxing.
What's the game of choice?
Probably Fortnite with my friends. Yeah, it's fun.
That's the new one for right now. So it's Coach Kern in your ear talking about basketball schemes when he's got a chance here at football practice.
I've seen him in the hallway a couple of times. He comes up to me with a bunch of new plays, and I'm just like, dude, it's football season right now. Just wait. And he gets anxious, but he's ready to go too.
Well, that'll be exciting when that time gets here, but we're focusing here right now. Before we finish things up, looking ahead, I know I always like to talk a little bit about the future for you. I've seen different things on Twitter. You're kind of bouncing around on Saturdays right now. Yeah. What do you think come May, once you get done with here, what's the future hold for you?
Well, I'm not decided where I want to go yet. I want to play either football or basketball in college, and I want to major in elementary education, so I want to be an elementary teacher.
How's the recruiting going? What's that like, being able to go and see different facilities and things?
It's fun. I get to be with my family a lot, too, and they're at my mom's cherishing, my dad's cherishing those last moments, I guess you could say, until I go off to college. So it's fun.
Well, I know that all the focus so far is just right here on the football season. More importantly, Bellevue tonight. Beau, best of luck. Thanks very much for joining us.
All right, thank you.
That is Beau Cornwell. He is tonight's Corridor Drywall Player Profile. We'll be back with more of your pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.